then I said, bees nuts. Oh, got him. Oh, hello. You know, have you ever wanted a honey farm? How about a giant bee? How about a honey farm inside a giant bee that poops? Yes, you heard it correct. This one poops. Okay, so this is more or less what I'll need for this. I don't know the exact numbers, but as I'm building this, you can watch along. It's pretty easy to build. And the best part about this is I don't have to clear anything away because we're going to build him floating in the air. And we'll go 4 or 5 blocks up here and go. So I'm not going to go through block by block here. It's 7 blocks wide, 7 blocks tall, and 11 blocks deep. And you can kind of see the pattern I'm doing right here. I used yellow concrete with brown terracotta and some blackstone and ice for the eyes. It's just materials I had easily available. And then I also, for the eyebrows, I put a little glowstone block in there with a trapdoor over it. For the antennas, I guess, not eyebrows. And that way you can't see the glowstone, but it still emits light. Well, that wasn't so bad. Now we are inside the bee, and I'll show you a little bit slower how we're gonna do this in here. Like what I did with the glowstone there, kind of cool. Looks like little antennas, but light can actually go through that, so we can see what it's gonna look like at night. It should be glowing pretty cool. So this is what we're gonna do here. This is gonna be our dropper, which poops out honey into, I don't know, we'll make a little honey bowl down there, something like that. I don't know. But basically, we need to stick hoppers from here all the way over. I need one more hopper. Okay, we got it. Now, this is only going to be 6 beehives long. Why? Because I only have 6 beehives. And, well, there's other reasons too, but basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to build in smooth stone so you can see exactly where we're building and why. But basically, you'll need to fill this whole thing up here. And now we grab our mud. Mud is important because it is not a full block and hoppers can pull stuff through it. See that? And now it's gonna go all the way down here, probably in the dropper by now. There we go. Make sure you put 6 mud here on these hoppers. So we'll put our flowers down and let's put our glass here. Up here, looking down, we got to put 6 dispensers. Looking down, I say. There we go. So we'll just make a little wall. All right, now let's place the bees' nests. Ooh, we got here. Okay. Now it should look like this. Now we make our comparator module, which will involve slabs, redstone, and comparators. Basically here, what we're gonna do. Comparators are gonna be leading out of the honey. So the comparators that are lit up right now means that there is honey in the hive. Redstone here. Redstone here. Now you want to make sure these are all filled up with shears. And you want to go full blocks on the dispensers. It's very important. They're full blocks. And then half slabs here. Also very important. These are half slabs. Then fill it all up with redstone. It should look like this. Comparators and redstone on the bottom, half slab, and redstone all the way on the top. Okay, so dropper clock is something I use really often in this world, and I use it for just so much stuff. So here's the dropper. You're gonna go comparator, block, block, torch, 1, 2, 3 dust, block, torch on the side, and last but not least, a repeater with 1 tick of delay. Okay, now we got to make the little poopy catch pan. So make sure your dropper, I had it facing the wrong way. It was facing out like that, which works, but they kind of go everywhere. If you want it a little more controlled, where did it go? So I'm going to have it just point straight down. Like so. And it should work. I mean, it should work. It will work. Let's make our little... Let's make a 3x3 of droppers. Here. Coming out to here, just so you can see how it works. A 3x3 of hoppers here. Directly underneath. There's your dropper right there. 2, 3... So the center, your dropper should be on the center one. And then, you know, we'll put a little mud on it just to make it look like a little honeybee dookie, I guess. And just doing some low effort decoration to make it look somewhat finished here. Flowers on it for decoration. But let's test it out. See if it works. We'll put a whole stack of dirt in there. See what happens. Oh, yeah. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. I'm hoping you guys can follow this pretty easily. It's not a super complicated build. But if you like more stuff like this, tune into my Let's Plays. It's called The Doink Diaries. I'm only on episode 2 or 3 right now, so we're pretty early in the realm, and it is a good time. We're making some really cool farms, and if you like this video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I appreciate it. And remember, when in doubt, might as well doink it. Accidentally, before we make the catch pen. Okay, what do we got here? You guys want, I'm trying to do a little showcase here. Oh, I'm gonna die. Where's any of my food? Rockets. Okay. This is why I build. I don't fight. Scary. Okay, we got it. Oh. Nailed it. Okay, anyways, about the dropper.